That first breath of fresh mountain air when you get out of the car on a trip to the mountains is unparalleled. There's nothing quite like that crisp air, the sound of running water, and knowing that Andrew and I had 3 days of fishing in the Appalachian mountains to look forward to. So, somewhere in the middle of North Carolina public land, Andrew and I got geared up and hit the stream.
Alright guys, so we moved locations from the waterfall only because we weren't seeing much. Saw this hole and I was like, well, I'll as well try this. Andrew's just above me. See if we can't catch a trout in North Carolina here before we start our first full day. Gosh, fish. There's a fish, ladies and gentlemen, there's a fish. See if he eats again. It wasn't very big, but it was a fish. Huh. That's shocking. I was like slow on the hook set because I just didn't even believe that there was a fish there. Maybe there'll be one up in here if there's one there, you know? Oh, fish! What are you? No way, it's a wild rainbow trout. First fish in North Carolina, and honest to God, guys, this might be the first wild rainbow trout I've ever caught in North Carolina too. That's cool. Guess we got the trip started off with a wild trout. Look at that thing. That is the first wild rainbow I've ever caught in NC. Thanks, buddy. That's sweet. Heck yeah, the fish do exist after all. Just have to find them, find more of them, whatever.
While I get that knot undone, I'd like to say that this video is sponsored by Trout Routes. Trout Routes is the most comprehensive mapping app for trout anglers and is something Andrew and I have used a ton in this North Carolina trip. With over 50,000 trout streams, 350,000 access points, public land maps, and more, this is an app that deserves a spot in every angler's toolkit. You can be fully prepared with offline maps and driving directions while dropping pins and adding notes for your next fishing trip. I use it a ton while exploring new water in different states, and it's perfect for the new angler who's just not quite sure where to start looking for trout in their local area. This is an app that I've started using a lot over the last handful of months and have fallen in love with the amount of information at your fingertips, including public access points, fly shop locations, and water gauges. You can get 20% off your first year of Trout Routes using the code in the description of this video. Visit troutroutes.com to learn more and download the Trout Routes app for free in your app store today. Now let's get back into the video.
There we go. Oh, there's another rainbow. Look, guys, Andrew's retying because he wants something else on. And I'm just slaying out on rainbows. I just got a little double on a rainbow I wasn't really recording for, but it's still cool. I mean, heck, I'd like to catch a brown, but I'm not going to be that particular or picky. I don't think. Oh! Look how pretty this fish is! Dude, that's the most incredible rainbow I've ever caught. Look at its fins.
Look at the bottom too.
I know, it's like orange. Is that not insane looking colors on that thing? Its belly is orange. Is that not insane? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I just caught the first nice fish of our little North Carolina trip, and it is probably arguably the prettiest rainbow trout I've ever caught. Like, its belly is like pink. So I'm going to show this fish off, we'll get some shots, we'll release it, And then we'll maybe head up a tributary and then just keep fishing up this creek, I think. We only have a couple hours here, so we might as well make the most of it and see if we can't catch a few more of these beautiful little wild rainbows. What? Got him. Woo, 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 woo. Giant, baby. What I'm talking about. Yeah, look at that. They're not big ones, but they're fish. There we go. Beautiful little rainbow. Got one like way over in that black on the left. Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him. It's not even a trout. Yeah, it's a rainbow. Oh my golly. Is that this one? Oh, hold on. Well guys, this is all I can catch here. My first fish. And it's Andrew went to Colorado and forgot. Oh, Andrew went to Colorado and forgot how to fish out east. That's all he can get. Oh, no, he's gonna be right there. That is the smallest little thing. I mean, that thing can sit right there, and that's his hole. All right, guys, we reached a trail up here. What we're gonna do is get out of here because the creek actually split. It was small enough as it was. We didn't catch anything over, like, we maybe saw a fish that was 6 inches in here. So we're gonna go back down to the main stem and see if we can't maybe catch a bigger fish or two, hopefully. Kind of like that really pretty rainbow I caught at the beginning of the day. So, have any thoughts, Andrew?
Yeah, my first fish was, what was that, 2-3 inches?
Maybe. It might have been the smallest fish I've ever seen caught.
I think I'm doing pretty good.
Maybe we'll call this video catching our record.
I agree.
But then it's like actually
the record for the smallest fish ever caught.
Exactly, exactly.
After messing around in that small tributary for a half hour or so, Andrew and I decided to head back to the main stem of the creek. We don't dislike small trout, but those fish were exceptionally small. Plus, we didn't have much more daylight, and that one incredible rainbow trout I had caught earlier was still fresh on our minds.
No, it's a big brook trout.
Oh my gosh, it was huge.
I couldn't get the net off quick enough.
That was
What?
like a good sport. It was definitely a sport guy, right?
Yeah, it looked like it.
I'm not sure the other fellas was very nice.
Damn, dude.
Sport guy. What?
Nah, there's no way, dude. I mean, I could probably do this, maybe. What? I mean, I don't know that I can get up here either, to be honest with you. I don't know if I can get up right here or not, ladies and gentlemen. I might as well grab onto this and then jump for it. But got it. Now my hands are muddy, but barely worth even netting that thing. I'm recording on here too. Giant. Thanks, buddy. There's another good hole up here. Oh!
Is that a brown? No, it's a rainbow. Rainbow.
He's not quite as pretty as some. Oh yeah, he is. Look at that. Farm work on it. Oh, that's fine. All right. All right, guys, well, it's getting dark. Andrew caught a few more fish there to end it. We're just trying to get back up to the road now, which I think will be a lot easier said than done. And I see a gigantic waterfall or something up here. Well, so much for getting up to the road. Maybe there'll be a trail from this waterfall up to the road. That's pretty cool. About ready to leave and found another waterfall. You gotta cast here. You wanna cast or you want me to cast? I mean, see where this current just comes out on that back end there? If you can just get up here and cast, you gotta catch one. Oh!
All right, guys. Probably the last fish of the day, considering it's very dark out, but you can kind of see that beautiful rainbow right. Oh, and it's gone. It's getting really dark here, so I'm probably gonna try to get out of here, but we gotta climb up out of this waterfall area first.
And just like that, our first day in North Carolina was over, and I honestly think it went pretty well. We were able to get familiar with the area, see some awesome waterfalls, and catch a few wild rainbow trout along the way. Something I'd never done in North Carolina. But I'll be honest with you guys, this trip went from being normal to going off the rails pretty quickly. Of course, at this point, we had no idea what was going to happen over the next 2 days. So we went to bed, got some sleep, and woke up bright and early ready to take on a new day of fly fishing in the mountains.
Good morning. Day 2 and our first full day in North Carolina. Andrew's ready to catch a brook trout, which is our goal for the day, is to catch a native brook trout here in North Carolina. Now, we're at this stream here. I assume it has brook trout in it, but I don't actually know that for a fact. Here it is. Looks pretty good. We're gonna fish this, and then the main stem where it runs in and kind of fish up through here. So we've got plenty of water to fish. It's just a matter of catching the fish and putting them in the net. So brook trout is our goal. Although later in the day, if we succeed at catching brook trout, we might switch over and try to catch some brown trout as well, so we can catch all 3 wild species in our weekend here. So I'm gonna shut up, we're gonna get fishing and see if we can't catch a few. All right, so the main stem of this creek is a class 2, according to trout routes. And then the creek that we're fishing up right now is a class 3. So yeah, we'll try this class 3 here for a little bit. See if we can't catch a few fish out of it, and then we will. Did you just get a knot? And as Andrew gets a knot in his line, hopefully if we get up in here a ways, we'll still catch some good fish. So we'll see what happens. You did? Was it a brook trout? No. So there you go, guys. There's fish in here already. Did it try to eat the San Juan or the? I don't know. I was just pulling them out of the water and I just saw it. And like I thought it was coming out of the water. It was like small. That's a good sign though.
Oh, brook trout, brook trout.
We are brook trout.
There we go. Good now. Hey guys, first brook trout of the day here. Small little guy, but there we go. Beautiful little fish. Back he goes. Right. Good. No.
Oh, probably not. Not really. It's pretty hard. What do you have in the net and the back on the right side? How do you do that?
Oh, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him.
Yeah.
You ate the worm. I knew there had to be one in there.
What? Look! It's an otter. Oh, I just got a bite. What the heck? Did I get? I hope I was recording for that. An otter just shot up into the creek. I see fish up in there. Yeah. Is that not a fish? Is that a fish laying right there? I mean, I can cast. I think it is. Oh, was that a fish eating at the end? Could have been a rock. I think I can get up to it. I think it's a fish, dude. Gosh dang it, it's gonna be hard to get up there. You got it. No, it came off! That was a big brookie.
I know, because I saw it and I was like, wait, it's gone, and then you pulled back and looked at it, pulled back.
That is infuriating. Well, there's nothing I could have done different. It just jumped in the air 40 feet. That is infuriating. That was a good hook set and everything too. I don't have the net. Well, that's a good. Oh, it's a rainbow. Lame.
First one was a Brook trout.
Yeah, I agree.
That is so cool.
No, yeah.
We caught our first
Rainbow and a brookie, which is what we figured was in here. All right, guys. Well, this is my first fish of the day. It's a decent looking rainbow, honestly, for the size of the creek. Andrew's caught a brookie, and I just lost a bigger brookie, so hopefully we'll continue on that trend of like having some bigger fish. That's not what I meant to do, but that floats back this way. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Why is this otter chasing us around the creek? Like, what is happening? Where did it come from? I know, that's like the worst, like, our ability to catch trout behind an otter is gonna be slim to none. Right. That's like, it literally eats fish, like its goal. Its one goal is to eat fish, and our one goal is to catch fish. Well, I guess we'll go up to the next hole then. Can't say North Carolina isn't pretty. All right, guys, so we just literally popped around the corner. I guess some guy hopped up above us in the stream. And we hadn't caught anything in a couple holes, and we couldn't figure out why, and that explains why. So I guess this guy just saw us fishing and hopped in front of us, which is really annoying on these small streams. Like, there's only a billion of them around. Like, could you not find a different one? But we're gonna try to hike out of here now and fish the main stem, I guess. Just hope no one's fishing in there. But as I said, because there are a billion streams, I can easily switch and change to a different spot, which is what that guy should have done, but who am I?
That's right. We had not only an otter following us up the stream, but then got hole hopped by somebody on a brookie stream. I was a tad bit frustrated, but only because I felt like we were fishing a creek that had some big potential. Since I still needed to catch a brook trout, we decided to head to the main stem and see what it had to offer.
I think it's a rainbow. Yeah, it is. Dude, he ate it and ran with it. Great guacamole. It's the biggest fish of the day. Actually, I don't know. That's probably about the only size of that one rainbow I caught up there.
Pretty good size. I think the color.
If I caught a brookie that big, I'd be thrilled. Look at that fella. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, dude, he took it and ran with it. Still think I'm gonna change. Oh, I see a big fish. You see that?
Holy heck.
don't know where to cast it to get it into it though. I think I'm gonna change flies. I mean, this condo's working in this big hole, but like, ooh, it's a big one. Yep, that's a big fish. Oh no! Dude, when fish are jumping like that, these barbless nymphs can absolutely just suck me. Cause it's impossible, cause I'm literally high sticking this trout cause it swam at me and then it jumps. I'm just changing flies real quick before I'm gonna let it reset and then change flies. Cause they're not eating that thing. Yep.
That was a big one.
I think it was a rainbow, wasn't it?
Probably.
I hope. I know, dude. Yeah, I know. I was looking at that. There's also a drop on the water there. See it? It's not getting eaten. But oh, I see a nice fish. He's looking up. Okay. Yeah. See that branch? Just above that branch. I just saw it swim left to right, but not like left to like sitting in the current looking up left to right. Yeah, I guess. It doesn't. Oh, I see it. I lost it for a second, but it's still there. Yeah. It's a nice fish, probably a rainbow, with my luck. To eat right and.
Oh, it was a brookie.
That's not a brookie.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
See how dark it is?
That's not the fish I saw. Whoa.
That was a brook trout, dude.
I don't think it was. Looked like a rainbow to me. It looked pink. I see it. See, there's another. I see it. Another fish sitting there now. By the way, that fish did not bite. It hit all the way back here too. It hit like right there. I see that fish sitting there? I see him again. I'm too far to the left. That's a better cast for that fish. Got him. That's how we should have done it to begin with.
I think that one was a fish.
That's a pretty little rainbow. Chill out. Relax. Relax. We're friends. We're literally friends. We're friends. We're friends. That fish is...
I
don't know, dude. Gotta love North Carolina rainbows. Thanks, buddy. I'm stuck. If it was a brookie, I'd care a little more. I got it. Let me get an underwater release of it. Giant fish. Dude, I just saw another fish follow it up. That's a huge rainbow though. There's another fish with it. I see the other fish. It just swam back. It's sitting right in the middle of the current again. That's the biggest fish we've caught for sure.
Why that didn't stay on? Oh! I think that was the bottom. That one's very heavy. Give it a shot, you know? One hit.
Try right up at the very head if you get up there. We'll cast right there. That's fine.
Big enough, told you.
Well, yeah, you're casting a lot of shallower than you're casting to begin with and you're closer to it. Oh, it's a big one. Giant. Brookie, brown.
Big brown. Isn't it? Is it a brown?
Yeah, it's a brown. What the heck?
Look at that. The first brown.
That's your wild trifecta today, isn't it?
I caught the brook, yeah.
Wow.
Let's go look at the colors on him too.
Oh yeah, dude. Pretty cool. Pretty fish, man. That's awesome. That
Yeah, that
adipose is in glowing. Alright, you can release it if you want anywhere.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm not ready. Okay, go ahead.
Good.
Yep.
That brown trout was an unexpected catch, but not one we were entirely upset about. However, for whatever reason, I had the curse of not being able to catch a native brook trout, which was our main goal for the day. I still think that North Carolina has a wild rainbow trout problem because I've never seen creeks so polluted with wild rainbows before. Even in my home state, it seems like wild rainbows and brookies get along far better than they do in these systems further south in Appalachia. Either way, I was determined, so we took off to the headwaters to make one last-ditch effort at a brook trout.
I keep thinking I see things, but I don't think it's anything. You know what I'm saying? Am I still recording? Did I record? Okay, I did.
Up there.
I am. Sam, I am. Well, we know there's fish in here.
There's no way that's not. There should be right over in there for sure. And that should be through every path, you know? It should not be that difficult.
Hold on. He might eat again. He went over to the left, though.
Yeah, he's sitting right there.
He ate the draw fly. Oh, there you got it. Brookie. It's pretty. Let's go!
They're brook trout up here.
Well, actually, I didn't go through the hole, wherever the hole is.
Take the camera.
Yeah, we should. Yes, dude. Finally. We just given up on this hole, and then I caught one. Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. There you go, a little baby brook trout. I don't remember.
After finally catching a few more brook trout, we decided to explore some new water and see what else North Carolina had in store for us.
All right, guys, we're at creek number something. I don't know. Andrew's decided to go up, and I'm gonna go down here for a second, find a spot to fish, and then just pop back up in here. According to Trout Routes, it's a class 3, so there should be fish in it somewhere. Although how many fish there are and how good the fishing is yet to be determined, because we haven't been doing too hot today. But yeah, I'm just gonna fish some of these plunge pools up and see what happens. There's a fish. What are you? What is that? Rainbow trout. Well, at least there's wild rainbows in this crib. I don't know if there's anything else, but... Would you relax there, buddy? Relax. Okay, he's off. I'll try to show him off and throw him back for you guys. There you go. Little wild rainbow. Thanks, buddy. So there are fish in here, confirmed. May not be worth your time, but there are fish in here. Oh, there's a fish. Got him. What is that? Was that a brook trout? Hold. Either a brook trout or a really dark rainbow. Just a dark rainbow. Darn. Thought I had a brook trout. That was a dark rainbow trout though. Look at that thing. He's like black almost. Pretty cool. Thanks, buddy.
After meeting up with Andrew, we decided to change streams one last time before dark, which didn't result in too many interesting fish catches taking place other than this one.
Holy cow. Thanks, buddy.
But we did get to see another cool waterfall or two. Of course, I'm not going to lie, day 2 was a bit frustrating for us. We didn't see nearly as many fish as we thought we should, and we ended up working really hard to find a few brook trout. Between the otters on the first creek and the incredible amount of people in the area due to the nice weather, it was shaping up to be some tough fishing. But we still had hope for day 3 as we switched our sights from brook trout to wild brown trout.
Alright guys, so we're heading over the hill here. According to Trout Routes, this is gold medal trout water, which means it should be the best. But after doing a little bit of research, I'm well aware that this gets stocked. And there's quite a bit of pressure on this river. So we just found a spot that is like, oh my gosh. Almost just fell down the hill right there. Watch yourself, Andrew. So we just found a spot that like is tough to access. Just hoping that there's less people that fish it. I told you. We hope that less people will fish it. I almost sat down on that pike and got something up the butt. Is what I about got. Anyways, what was I saying, Andrew? Oh, we just chose a spot that was like further off the road. That's like isn't accessed or more difficult to access. Then we're just gonna fish up a really long stretch. We're gonna fish it with streamers. Well, I got like a little micro jig streamer thing. I wouldn't call it a streamer. We're not really using the streamers we usually use. We're just gonna kind of test out the waters and see what happens. And if it's good, we'll know. We don't know how big the fish are in here. We know nothing. We're just blind fishing this. So anyways, I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna get fishing. What is it?
It's right there. Try it because it's kind of like smaller. It's probably like 14, 15 inch fish. It's right in that kind of little big. Oh, it's going after it. You got it. Oh, did you see
I saw it, but I didn't hook.
Who was that? 2 of them. It could have been a stalkers, I don't know. But there was like 2.
I'm gonna try to swing it in the current and hold it there.
2 rainbow fish. Maybe I have to try to put something. Pretty spooked after that, but I don't know why.
I didn't even, my line didn't even
I
bounce.
see one. It was over there. I think it's moving it. I thought that it's hard because it's like smaller, you know.
Oh, got one.
You got one.
No!
You can't. I told you you get hooked anything like that. I don't know why. Maybe that. Oh, there's one. It's chasing. There's a ton of fish right here. Really, oh, it's still on it. It's still on it. Chicken cooker right there. Dang, there's like a bunch. There's a school up in here.
Oh, got him. Oh my gosh. Rainbow. I don't know. It could be. It has some white tips on its fins. If it's a stalker, it's been in here for a minute.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just caught the first fish of the day. I don't have my watch for some reason. That's great. We've been struggling a little bit. We've seen a few fish, but nothing crazy. And then I finally caught this fish, which we're pretty sure is a wild rainbow because it's so clean. He's got the white tips on his fins. The tail's really pretty. So we're pretty sure it's a wild rainbow. I'll just go ahead and release him here. But we're fishing this river today. It's day 3 in North Carolina. My goal today is to catch a decent wild brown. I caught like a tiny little fingerling yesterday, but that doesn't really count. So we're gonna try this river for a little bit, and if this doesn't work, we're gonna hop rivers and try another river, and hopefully one of these will produce a wild brown for me today. But it's good to start off with a pretty decent wild rainbow, so yeah, let's see what the day has in store for us.
I guess I just wanted to show quickly what I was using. So I just got this like little jig streamer on. It worked really good at the end of the day yesterday, and I figured I might as well keep throwing it today. If it's working, let's not question it. For the leader, Cortland just came out with, it was either last year or this year, came out with this urine nymphing leader, which is just like, it's essentially a store-bought leader that's pre-made. And I just wanted to try it out. I've been making my own leaders, but I just wanted to try it out, see how it works. And I mean, it works pretty good, honestly. Like, I haven't had any complaints about it yet. That's what I'm using. So if you want to go buy one of these, just check out Cortland. I think this is maybe the 0X or the 2X leader. I go a little bit heavier in case I do hook a big fish. I don't want my leader to be the weakest point. And then past that, yeah, just on a little jig streamer. I think I've got 4X tippet on right now. So that's what I'm doing. Pretty simple, about as straightforward as you can get while fly fishing. Actually, this is barely fly fishing. I have a fly rod in my hand, so I guess it counts, but Andrew's the one that's actually fly fishing right now, but since he flew, he didn't have his rods with him. So I'm kind of forced to use what I got. So we'll keep going, hopefully catch a few more fish, and who knows, maybe we'll get a couple good fish today. Yeah. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but. Oh my gosh, was he looking at my fly? No, I mean, that's deep in there, dude. I mean, that's on top of them. I have a longer leader right now. I could just let it just drag the bottom and see if they just eat it off the bottom. Like I'm nymphing or something. Huh? That was too far this way. Oh. Those are just little wild rainbows, it looks like. Oh, I see a bunch of them over there. There's one right in the middle here that I'm about to go past. It's so tempting to nymph when it's like this. So it's so tempting to nymph.
Especially when like a punch up and you can just drop it right in and right past some of these. Oh, got him. He's staying over there. Wild.
I think all these fish are wild.
I think they are too. I thought, I don't pay only stalks down at the bottom. Like, I don't just like.
Chill out, buddy. There's another wild bow. There's only like 100 of them in this hole. Pretty fish.
Oh my gosh! "20" brown trout, easily. Dang it, dude. Why was sticking in my thing?
Did it hit it?
Yeah, I hit it.
Try this one real quick.
It hit like right on the edge of the current, just like, whoom, huge swirl on it. Daggone. But the thing is, I like trying to, well, it's not gonna hit that thing. It hit almost too quick because I wasn't even like prepared. Like I made like one twitch and it hit.
Sounds about right.
That's just my luck. I just don't catch it. I mean, it didn't quite like eat the streamer though. Like, it like swirled on it, but I didn't actually feel the fish ever per se. Yeah. Like it like tried to eat it, but didn't quite get it in its mouth. I should have hooked it or should have had it on.
All right, guys. So we've been fishing for most of the morning. We started out in the main river and we caught a few rainbows, and Andrew moved that one really big brown. And then it's been chalked. We haven't seen hardly anything. There's just a lot of people that fish this river, so we changed to a tributary, which we're at right now. The tributary sucks. I mean, there's probably fish in here, but not what we're looking for. So we're just gonna completely change drainages right now because, I don't know, we kinda need something different to like spice up the day a little bit. So we're gonna change drainages. This one we're gonna have to actually like hike into. So fingers crossed that it's worth our time, because if not, we're gonna waste our entire afternoon and catch absolutely nothing. Because once we commit, we can't really go back on it. So let's see what happens. All right, guys, heading into a new river system. We got a little bit of a hike down in here, and it's probably gonna be a little steep. So although the hike down may not be that bad, coming out is gonna suck. But we'll worry about that when we get here. Hopefully we'll catch some browns. If not, at least catch some trout, because today has not been ideal so far. What are you doing up there, son? He's just enjoying the views. Yeah, I know. Putting way too much trust on a thing that's in the middle of the wilderness. Oh! Oh!
Yeah. Oh, it had it again? I don't know what it is. It didn't look, it looks, I mean, it's small, whatever it is. I don't know what it was. Dang it. Is that a, I can't see the fish though. Because this water's kind of, it's like there's too much current and I can't see. I don't know what it was.
A butterfly just ran into my line. For a brief second, I thought it was a fish biting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I caught my brown trout. Cut it out of just that pocket next to that rock where Andrew's at right now. He ate the stone fly. We were like slowly losing our minds, like thinking about giving up. And I got one. So I've caught my wild trifecta, but we'll try to get one on film here before we leave. So thanks, buddy. That was cool. Yeah, I'm recording you. So we fished this for a while longer after I caught that little 8-inch wild brown. Nothing. I think we're fishing behind somebody. And we're gonna call an audible and try a different stream. We gotta do something. We can't just keep fishing up here in the middle of nowhere, you know, following boot prints the whole way. It's either a really bad day or there's somebody in front of us. Either way, we're just not gonna stick with it. We're gonna get out of here, which means we have to hike out.
All right, guys. John's working his way up the mountain. I just climbed up.
Huh?
He's having a good time, I can tell. How did the trip go?
This isn't how you came up, is it?
No.
I'm glad there's a trail.
You have any words?
Yeah, don't come to, what's the name of this place? Don't come to, because it sucks.
I was probably being a little dramatic, but day 3 had absolutely kicked our butts. I mean, for a trip that had started off so well, it felt like we had been completely defeated. I'm not sure if it was the fishing pressure that area gets on the weekends or if the fish were just biting Friday because of a front that was pushing through. Either way, we were determined to catch some fish, so we headed back to a creek we had fished earlier in the weekend that we knew had some good fish populations to at least get on the board again. Of course, my day continued to spiral.
Oh, got one. Hello. Rainbow. Oh, come here, buddy. There we go, a little rainbow trout on the nymph. Jump back.
Surely I'll catch one in here somewhere, right? Chalk. There's a stick in there. Well, guys, I don't know if you guys, how well you guys can see this, but this, my tip of my Euro rod, this Adams just broke. which is a problem because I don't have a replacement for this. So I don't exactly know what to do. I guess I'm just done for now. I mean, I don't even know why it broke. I must have like broken it at some point earlier because I literally just was pulling the line out of the tip of the guide and the rod just broke. Like it didn't even snap, it just broke. So I'm assuming I like snapped this earlier on. I don't know, but I'm basically down to having no rods. I have a 3-weight and an 8-weight now, which is just unfortunate. I wasn't having a great day of fishing, but there's a big difference between not having a great day of fishing and breaking a rod that costs like $700-800 bucks.
I think the saying goes, a bad day of fishing is better than a good day at work, which definitely holds true. But breaking an $800 fly rod means I'll have to have quite a few good days at work to make up for my bad day of fishing. But I refused to give up. I needed one last North Carolina fish before I ended my trip. So we headed to a random small creek we'd seen along the road that was a Class 3 trout water according to Trout Routes. We had a good track record of at least catching a few fish in the small Class 3 streams on this trip, and I was hoping it would hold true one last time.
Fish hit me, wasn't very big, but I'll take anything. My last fish of the day. Just found this tiny little creek on the way back. According to Trout Routes, Class 3, which means it basically means it has fish in it. Got him. Whoa, yes. Little rainbow. This is small stream, like combat style fishing for these little fellas. Chill out, buddy. We're friends here. Look how beautiful that fish is. Look at that. Goodness gracious. There he goes. Thanks, buddy. Got another one. I'm stuck on a tree. Come here, buddy. Another little rainbow. North Carolina has enough rainbows to choke a horse, I'll tell you that much. Would you relax? I can't believe I hooked this fish. Mini little rainbow. Thanks, buddy.
After finally being successful, we called it a day. This trip was tough for Andrew and I. The fishing wasn't too dissimilar to my last North Carolina trip in early fall last year, but it was still slightly disappointing. But we did get to try some new water and saw some incredible scenery, which is really the entire reason I traveled to North Carolina to begin with. If I wanted to catch big fish, I can do that at home, or I would go to some of the more well-known big fish states. It was also nice to meet up with Andrew again and be able to spend some time on the water with one of my best fishing buddies. So thanks for watching, and if you made it this far, consider subscribing because it's one of the best ways to support us. Catch you on the next one.
Hopefully we'll catch on a few more fish maybe. My goal today is to catch like a decent wild brine, so my goal today is to catch a decent wild brown, since I caught a little fingerling last year, but dude, I'm not even